Hello, hello. It's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we're back to work on the checkbook journal. I want to make this little card to insert in one of the pockets. I have a 00 there from yesterday. Let's put that in a box. I would like to use this little sentiment on there. There is beauty in simplicity. I love that. And then let's go ahead and pull you out there. Now, you know me, I like to take these apart so I can make them a little flatter on my surface. Otherwise they take up quite a bit of space. And I'm not going to save that. I used to save them, but I don't anymore. I guess I could save them and stamp on them. I mean, you get some perfect ovals that way. I don't know, maybe I should try it. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Let's see if we can peel off that back one. And I guess I could peel off each layer and it'd be a grungy tag. Should we try that if we have time today? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should. Look. Some of them come off double thick, and some of them come off single thick. Oh, that's a single. I get ripped. Okay, that gives us 4. So maybe we'll try to work with those later if we have time. Not today, tomorrow, or what's in my basket. Okay, so there we go. I do have that. I would like to use that. Then I have these. These are not Tim Holtz. These are something else I've gotten, and I'd kind of like to maybe, no, I have some others that are really vintage and I absolutely adore them. That's kind of cool because it's a double thing. So this is like, oh, I told you. It's going to go in a pocket. Yes. Oh, this one matchy. Nope, that won't do. I better set my timer. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes I knock it over and I can't even see it, so it doesn't matter. Ugh. No. Don't like any of those. I'm done messing with them. I don't like them. They're too thin and they just are not working for me. I need something else. Now I did think about this. I think this is a Prima. And let's see what a Tim Holtz one looks like. That one is too big. The bingo kind of fits, and then it kind of goes with this number card down here. I have a map. No, of course, birds do like going all over the world. Here's Bloomer's shirt waist starch. Have we used this one? I don't know. Still like the bingo card. Here's the eye chart. Nope. Storage label. No, we don't want to store the birds. Phew, that would smell after a while. So no bird storage. Here is this. This has also numbers. Maybe we could have a few numbers. Oh, we cover up the bird that way. Maybe I could have those numbers. Maybe I could have these numbers. maybe we could have these numbers. Ooh. No, I don't like it. Toss that over there. I think I'm kind of stuck on that bingo card. Not looking for love cards today. No, I think we'll go bingo. Oh, here's some with numbers that are, I believe, are Tim Holtz. Here we go. That might work. That one won't. Right. We're right. Let's do bingo. I'm kind of stuck on the bingo card. I admit it. This one might be a sticker back, but I want to try and pull it apart. I've never tried to pull apart the Primas. Oh, there. Yeah, they don't pull apart too well. Okay, we have that. Go back over there. There is beauty in simplicity. Okay, I want to put my favorite stuff under there, which is this one or this one. Here it is. Whoops. Trying to knock things over. Now this one is just not as grungy. Got these from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. Thank you, Emily. I absolutely love them. And I like to make a whole piece out of it. I don't know why, I just do. But let's see what a half a piece might look like with this. Ooh, haha. I like that better with all the grungy on it. And if we darken it up a bit, it'll have even more grungy. Scissors. Grab the small scissors, I guess. That must be the ones I need to use right now. Ugh. Boy, that's tough stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, put that back in the drawer. There we go. Oh, a little ribbon that wants to be here. You're not really a grungy Tim Holtzy type of material, you know. You're pink with bright pink. So you'll have to wait for another day. Okay, I like that. But let's grunge it up just a little bit. I could spray it with ink. But I think we'll just do it this way. That kind of brings the feathering out anyway. Look at all that. Okay. Oh, before I do that, let's do this. Okay, and then let's go around this one. Oh yes, look at that. A little bit grungy. Let's make it a lot grungy. Okay, there we are. So we're going to glue that down first. Glue it down, glue it down. That's what Natasha would say over at Treasure Books. Glue it down. I can't say it like her. She's much better at it. I love listening to her. She is really got the ideas, doesn't she? She has a mind that is so creative. It's so fun to listen to everything she has to say about how you can, make several varieties of the same thing. And they all look different. So, let's see. Then I guess we'll go with this. You know what this needs? Needs a little bit of torn book page. No, not that book page. That won't do. Not that one. Where? Maybe right there. Here I have my glue drying on there. It's drying so nicely, but not where it should be. I'm just trying to decide if this needs to be under, like so. It's my Alice Words page. Don't really want to give that one up yet. Oh boy, this stuck right to my table. No wonder I get glue all over the place. Okay, so it just has to show there just a little bit, because I'm going to put this in here. But that just gives a little different wordage there. Get some of that glue off of there. Get my paper towel. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a cough today. My husband and I were both commenting about the dog. She goes out and she has to go under every single bush around the yard. Excuse me. And then she comes in and brings in all the pollen. So he and I have both been sneezing and coughing and oh my goodness. And she has allergies too, so I don't know how she's doing it, but she seems to be doing fine. Of course, she just had her allergy shot. My husband and I don't get allergy shots. It's Claritin for us. I've got a lot of glue on there. And if I mess with it too much, I'm going to roll that paper. So where is my little powder thing? There we go. We'll throw a little bit of powder on there. Straighten that out. Okay, it's okay if it's a little more grungy. That does not bother me. In fact, I kind of like it. Okay, So, what do you think? I think it needs some corner rounder. Maybe a fourth of an inch. My thing is so full, it doesn't want to hardly cut. I know, I should empty it, right? Right, of course. That would be the solution. But do I do that? No. Okay. Now this side. Do we do anything over here? Do we leave it like this? I mean, I think you could write on that, don't you? I do have something we could kind of stencil back there. I think. Oh, well, where can it be? It's too big, but some of it we might be able to kind of stencil in there. This is a craft treat stencil. Postcards from Paris, CTS 554. I believe that I bought this on the, on Amazon. So, craft treat stencils. CTS 554, postcard from Paris. So let's just go postcard here. And let me get the black ink for this one. Oh, tried to knock my garbage over. I've got to get a mat put underneath my table so that, oh, what I need is a brush. I don't know why I don't keep these brushes on my table. There we go. That should be okay for the black. I don't think I've used one for black yet. So don't need that one. I have jet black and black soot. Let's see which one looks wonderful. I think this one might be a little better. Yeah. Might have to go get the stays on. It doesn't need to be super, you know, super sealable, but sealable. Then there's no writing room back here. I just was looking at that thing and I thought, gosh, that looks backwards, but it can't be because postcard is spelled correctly. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. Very good. Gotta get a Kleenex. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I like that. Very nice. Okay, so where's the book? I've lost the book. Maybe I need a piece of a stamp right there. Just a little piece. I can tear a stamp in half. Oh, that's some nice paper. It's in a different language. No. Maybe it doesn't need a tiny stamp. It's kind of nice there because that has... Why not? Let's do it. They can have half a postcard delivered because it's a broken stamp. The stamp's broken. How do you expect us to mail it for you? Oh no. Just mail it, is what I'd say. Cool. Yep, just a portion of a stamp on there. We can put it this way or the other way. And then no. So there we go. So we have this on one side and just a little bit of this on the other side. I feel like there needs to be something else there. Let's tuck it in and see what happens. Do you need something else? Not right now, thank you. Okay, well, we'll wait. When you're ready, you call out for it, okay? I'm going to throw that over there and those over there. Oh, now we need something behind this typewriter because it's calling out for a little card. Let's see there. Oh, I do love that blue. And that would actually kind of fit in there. But not. Kind of not. Okay, need to find something skinnier. Yeah, see, it'll go down to there and over to there. So if I just cut this a little bit smaller, or what? Or I find another little piece. Not that one. Nope. Okay, going back over to this side. Let me fold this back up. And I think I'll put it in with the tickets. Not a good place for it, really, but hey, it works. The stamps up. I'll put that drawer in. Gotta get my scissors out of the way. Guess it won't go there. I don't know where it goes. Maybe up here? Oh yeah. There we go. You'd think these drawers would be interchangeable. Okay, so let's try this. No, I don't really like that one. So I think what we'll do is cut this in half. like so. There we go. And I think I'll throw those papers over there. And those over... Oh, could have a different back on it. Could do it this way, then there is writing space. Not that it's going to be big enough to write on. Okay, make up my mind. Mine's made up. Think, oh, I want those numbers. Well, no, because they'll be too tall. What do I want? I want this to be about that wide. And it can only be about this tall for a tag. See that? So, let's cut that off. Don't know what fell on the floor. Something weird. There. Okay. Whoops. Where did you put your mark, Ange? Goes right about here. Oh, no. I redid it. I put it over here, didn't I? Right. I got it. Now I see where I'm going. Okay. Now I want to take and erase those lines I put all over the place. Trying to figure out where to place it. And we're going to glue those two together. And I think, no, I won't do that. Maybe later. I was going to put a little tab on the top, but I forgot. It's going right to the top of the pocket already. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I like it. Let's make it into a tag. How much of a corner rounder is that? And would it round this big old piece? Let's try it on here. Oh, that is probably way too big. Yeah, look. Wow. That's a giant corner rounder. What if we did this? Let's see. Oh, I kind of like that. What do you think about that shape? Now let's see if it'll take a double stack. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I like it. Except for it goes out on this side and in on that side. Oh, because I would have had to flip it over. Carol, that's kind of like your thing yesterday, your tab making board. You had to reverse it. I'm leaving it like this because we're going for grunge anyway. But okay, so now I see. Now I see how to do it, but I love these numbers, so we're keeping it. But I do want to round these little ones down here just to make it more pocket friendly for that tiny little pocket. Grunge it up, grunge it up, grunge, 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 grunge. Grunge the other side. What is it about the grunge that we love so much? Is it because it looks vintage and we're like, oh, I wish I owned a piece of vintage like that. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll work. Yeah, I still didn't make it small enough to go in there. It's still, if I wouldn't have glued this 14 down, there, that almost fits. Look at that. Oh, it's so darn close. Well, I'm gonna have to cut it off. We'll cut it right down through there. Cut off our crooked side. Right here. There, see? Oh, poor thing. Now, which way makes it right? So I would have to flip this like this. I don't know what's going to happen to it. I still did it wrong. Dang it! Well, it stays. It still stays. It went through the factory and got punched wrong by a newbie. A newbie factory worker. No, I actually kind of like it with the different shapes. You know, and it kind of fits in with the booklets, because with all the booklets I gave them all different corner shapes too. Okay, sticking up is okay. Now, something on there. Tickets you must mind. Something on here. What could it say? My dog has fleas? Everybody types that, don't they? Let me see what I have over here. We must have something. Uh-oh. Lost the light. There we are. Gained it back. This is the Crafts by Toni stamps. And I have these two. Let's see if we can find something right here. I'm thinking maybe, not that our typewriter would actually type in this font. But hey, it wants to be a grown-up. Yeah, well, we're going to put that there. And the black ink, please. I don't remember which was the good one, which was the bad one. And let's put underneath here something like this. There, look at that. Oh yeah. There. Perfect. Thank you, Toni, for making these cool stamps. Oh, I need to find the one that goes back in there. I've lost one. Got into making those ID cards. They're so much fun. Okay, this one goes back here. Yay. And so that takes in that typewriter. I'll show you that a little closer. There, and here's this little tag in here. Just a little number tag. And that's kind of a cool little thing there. You could actually put those all together and cut them like so. Like this. And then go down to the corner. Line those off. Now we have a stack of 3, and we could put a hole in here like so. Ooh, I could put a button in it and pin it in the back. That'd be kind of cool. I could put that in there and chain it to our Y. Why would we do this? Because we like these little bits. That's why we would do it. I don't think it'll fit, but oh, I was wrong. There we go. See how much we like that? But what if we like some other shapes too? Here's one. Okay, so a hole right about there. Oh yes, 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 yes. I love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what if we took it and we gave a little hole punch right here? I have a little Tim Holtz. It's not a Tim Holtz. I'm sorry. It's a Temu. Whatchamacallit. I can put that in there and chain that to that. I'm going to do it just because I want to. So I'm going to go So I'm going to use this smaller hole punch for that. I'm going to take this out. I don't want to punch a hole in that. Not really, anyway. Might have to get the bigger one out. Nope. Hang on. Gonna pull that back. There we go. I won't set it in a little further because these legs are quite long on this brad. Wings, legs, whatever you want to call them. We call them all kinds of goodies. One thing is that they kind of get in the way of things that are going inside the book. So I'm going to cover that right there with something. I think I might actually, let's see. Just bear with me a minute while I take this back out. I don't want to rip my bag. Where did my tools for this go? Okay. I'm going to trim that if I can. It still flew way over there. Even though I put my hand there, it flew out. Now, these are very sharp, so you must be careful if you do this. I'm not kidding. They are sharp, sharp, sharp. But they're going to get covered just the same. Okay, so now I'm going to separate those little tiny wings. See how short they are now? But they won't be sticking up out of the bag. Might stick up over the top there a little bit. Let me use these. I'm going to just stick them in there. Separate those. Have the tools help me. Okay, so there's that. Now what I'm going to do, well, that's got to go down further than that. It's going to have to come in towards the center of the bag so it doesn't go through the side. Now we want to cover it, so I'm going to put some glue on it, and I'm going to put some a tag or something on it just to keep it kind of honest in there, so it doesn't poke anybody. So this will kind of look like it has a ticket that wants to come out, but it doesn't. It won't come out. It will be like so. No, it won't be. Might be like this. There, now we've got to open up more. What I'm trying to do is move the one wing more towards the center. So that the wings are both going towards the center instead of going into the sack. Cut that off. We're going to grunge that up. And then it'll go right inside there and get glued down like so. Yes. Now, right where the wings are, the end of those wings, I'm going to add some extra glue just to cover up that sharp part. Kind of awkward working inside that bag like that, but okay. Now we want to make sure the sack closes again. And I really, if it wasn't on the bottom, well, it's on the top, considering this is where the book will slide in. So if it did stick to that, that would be okay. I need to trim just a tiny bit there. Okay. Now you could hook anything you want to this. Nothing says you have to just hook up little pieces. I mean, we could throw this London Bridge on there. Let's do that. There we go. I could clip the little corners a little bit. And we could actually grunge them up a little bit with a few tears and then grunge it up. And then on the back of it, let's do this. Choose the brown. There we go. Add a few more. Few dark, few light. It looks a little camoed, doesn't it? And we will. Oh, lobster claws are so hard for me to get open. Okay. We'll start with this one. Oops, let's go this way. And then we'll do that one. Then that one. Okay, I think that's going to have to come off right there. And we'll do this one, and this one. So it just gives us some little tags to play with. Brings them up a little bit. And then we will attach this to that right here with, I don't know, you could use a jump ring. That is a split ring, a jump ring. What is it? It's a split ring. It has a split in it. I have some clock chain. I could just open this up. Have to find its opening. Right there it is. It says, "Hello, I'm where it opens." Sorry, got a box trying to get away from me. My eyeballs. They're tired. I got tired eyes. There. So you could put charms on there. And I got it up high enough that it doesn't interfere too much. It does come over the top right there. I think that's okay. I mean, if you wanted to fix that so it's not bugging you, you could put a tab here. Or you could put a tab in here. See? Yes, yes, yes. Here's one that says hat boxes, coats, bundles, all that kind of stuff. I want to figure that tag out. I don't want to ruin anything else. Oh, there, I figured it out. Well, we'll just stick this in here. No, we won't. We have another place. We could put it over here. Just some little tags. Something to write on. Something to write home about. Put those tools away. Hope you haven't seen an ant run across my desk. I'm still having a few ant problems. But I gotta get out and get some yard work done and clean up around the edges out there. So the ants have nowhere to visit. And so they know they're no longer welcome. That's very important for an ant to know. Now, if I had anteaters here, perhaps it would be okay if I invited an anteater into the yard. But I don't have an anteater close by. I suppose they only like certain kinds of bugs. I don't really know. Okay, so we have a little tag there. And what else do we have over here that needs to be something? Oh, that's a really chopped up one. You know, I have that little book I made. I wonder, what if we chopped it off and made just a little booklet? because this is my extra that I showed you yesterday. So what if, oh, I hate to cut that flower off. It kind of would break my heart. But maybe not. Maybe my heart would not break. Could go. No, because it would never, ever fit well that way. It would have to go this direction. And we would have to cut it off right here. I'm doing it. I love you, yeah, but. We're kind of crooked anyway. Oh. No, I'm not crying. I was just pretending. But, oh, look. We could put it on there like this. And just recover it. It'd be like a refurbished notebook. Let's do that. Oh yeah. We're doing that. I'm just gonna slide it right on in there. I'm not gonna make a pocket out of it. Glue and paper helps boo-boos heal fast. Okay. And then, if we wanted to, we could take some of these words like so, and I think the sandpaper idea would work better. I've been seeing a lot of people using that. I was thinking I could probably go down to the hardware store and buy it, because they make it the sanding discs for the Dremel tools and stuff. And I was thinking that that would probably work just right for me. I'm going to put that right there. Does it want to tag? Sure, why not? Look, I'm already covering everything up. What am I doing? I'm covering up that flower is what I'm doing. Because it's only half a flower. It's alright like a half a flower. But gotta have something on there. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Now, what does it need? It needs some little papers in there. I have all these little papers. They fit? Could I make a little booklet out of these? Sure, why not? I'll have to cut them off a little bit. A little guest check. No grocery store receipt. Okay, so if we take this and we run a staple through it, like so, and then we measure it on our book here, then we know we have to cut or tear it off right about here. So let's just cut it today. And erase our pencil lines. Go around the top one just a little bit. That crunches it up, just some. And then we're going to glue the last page down in here. And we'll give it a topper to cover up that staple with this little piece of paper, which is a piece of the cutoff that we used. I find it very hard to stop decorating it, finding that stopping point. I don't know why that is, but it's like, oh, well, I could do this and I could do that. There's so much you can do. I'm not going to glue the whole thing down like I thought. Just going to glue it like that. There we go. Oh! Oh no! It's upside down. Whew. Saved by the bell. Oh, I see why I wrapped it. It was because the staples come out. Okay. I probably just ruined my stapler by putting that glue in there. Okay, so let's find a little bit of this. No. It's just going to be too big. I think we'll do is take this and we'll go over it like this. I'll have to fix that part. Like so. Okay. This paper is too thin. It doesn't like to hardly be messed with. So that is a problem with it. There. Okay. Now we're going to glue this down here, see? Glue it in the right spot, because it needs to be. And I'll glue that down, at least that much, to kind of keep it honest. Now, right there, we need something. Oh dear. Oh dear me. How about if we cut this off right about there. Oh, I know. Well, this will work better. Let's see, I already got glue right there. Okay, so there's a little pocket there. Shh, don't tell anybody. Tiny, tiny pocket, because it doesn't even have much room in it. And get rid of some of this sticky. And there we go. Okay, let's round the corners with the corner rounder. Whoops. Well, I used that corner rounder this time. You just never know which one I'm going to grab. The other one I threw over there. I feel like I throw my tools all over the place. Okay, so there we go. Get some of these tools out of the way for a minute. Every once in a while I have to go through and kind of clean it up a little bit. Otherwise it just gets massive amounts of stuff on it. And that's no fun to play with. Actually, no fun at all. That's some Alice words I was hanging on to. Okay. That powder's all over the table here. Okay, so let's go ahead and insert this here. There we go. My, this is a fat little book. Okay, well I said we were going to make the belt today, and I've decided that we're not because we are 65 minutes in, and I have not finished these yet. I will do that separately. This goes here, and then this one goes here. Cool. And the full tab goes at the very back. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's an accordion journal. So we have that. And we have this. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to leave off for today. I sure appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And this has been fun. I love this journal. I'm going to see if I can't get some more of it completed, which is those books. And then tomorrow we'll come back and do the belt that's going to go on the outside. So I think that it'll work out really well. I like the idea of putting another belt on a journal because it works so well on that other one I did. So I will talk to you all tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. And I hope you all have a great day. Give this video a thumbs up if you've made it down to the end. And I want to welcome all my new subscribers. I'm getting more every day. I want to say hi, everybody. And now I'm going to say bye, everybody. And thank you to my regular subscribers. Big hugs, all. Bye.